Perfect.
Ooh.
It's beautiful.
Welcome everybody.
We oughta
to the X-Techers or something.
Yeah, we oughta hang this up on like a fridge.
Yeah, we should.
We should sell these as stickers.
Exactly.
Yes.
Now you're thinking of the right idea.
Make it a shirt. Calendar.
Yes, it's beautiful.
I like how I'm just a little guy.
Okay, we should
Like
start
BMO.
now.
Little guy.
We should start now.
Oh,
Okay,
wait.
I'm gonna start now.
All right.
Wait,
Are you ready?
You should put a book under you. You should put a book because you're tiny.
Rip. Okay. Okay, guys. So my name is Brian Dean. We are the X-Tech crew, and in case you don't know, we are the people who have been behind X-Blue's software. The saying is kind of like, they make it real, we make it run. We're behind FNAF 3 software, FNAF 6's software, and now FNAF 2 software, and hopefully we'll keep working on stuff like this for the future. I'm like the lead software engineer and hooligan. I have my associate Jorden. Care to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Jorden. I do the mini games. I make the boops and the bops.
That's
and,
crazy.
I also do voice acting stuff, like stuff that has not made it on camera yet. Hopefully it will be soon. But I did the intro bits for Five Nights at Freddy's 3. And then we also have Pony.
Hi, I'm Pony.
Hi, Pony.
I don't really do much. I normally manage assets when I can.
What your job is very important. You do lots.
It is very important.
Very important job. Yes.
I'm a very important, and beside that, I normally just do illustration. I do some web design, and I just come over here and hang out.
Poggers.
Thank you for vibes.
Yes. Me and Jorden have been here. We're the OGs, and then we recently got Pony on here because we're tired and stressed, and there are times where we're like, oh shoot, we don't have this image or this audio or whatever we need to make our things, and so we go and we ping Pony, and we're like, help, we're dying, and then she comes and saves the day. So her job is very important, and we appreciate her very much. So, starting things off, first of all, I just want to say this is a beautiful picture. This is beautiful, right here. This is art in its truest form.
I'm erasing my own mouth.
Aw, you look like you... Oh, that could be an emoji.
You just become...
Somebody make that an emoji. Somebody make that an... yeah, that's good.
This
that's good.
Emoji.
Okay, so anyways,
Screenshot.
I guess the first thing that people will probably want to know is Jorden.
Yep.
How was it making the minigames? How did it feel?
How did it feel making the mini games?
Yes.
Absolute torture.
Lovely.
No, it was fun. It was really fun. It was stressful towards the end because I am a busy person, and I didn't have a lot of time to work on them constantly. However, I did get them done, so it turned out great.
What was like the hardest, like biggest obstacle that you like faced with that?
The
Like
biggest
what the
obstacle?
Yeah.
So there is one mini game that we did not get in, and it's going to be the bane of my existence. It is it was Give Gifts, Give Life, I believe, and that is the one that the puppet goes around giving the kids their different stuff. Or no, Freddy goes around giving the kids like cake, and then Purple Guy comes up and kills the Charlie, I think that's her name, outside the pizzeria. That is the only one that we didn't get done, and that one has the most lore significance. So
Rip.
that was probably the biggest challenge there, was trying to get that one done.
Oof. Much oof.
Yep.
Oh, well, would you say that if you had like more time that you would have been able to get that done?
Oh yeah, probably.
We were super stressed on time. I will say.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, especially
honest,
towards the end there.
To be honest, time is always like a whole thing. It's either ultimatum, this happens, this, or we have to put more time in.
I will
Yeah.
say
And
though,
honestly, that's just part of it.
like
That's just part of
I
it that
feel
makes
like we definitely had enough time. I do feel like there was a little bit of like just not doing anything for a bit.
Yeah.
Just like
sense.
cuz
Not
like
even that.
we
That's just
started in
like
like what? Like December? No, I remember it was in it was October 16th,
It was October of last-
2023. October
Yup.
16th, 2023. And we
And
finished
that's when we.
after
That was the last time we did one of these.
Yeah.
2023.
I
Yeah.
it was like it took us like a year, 2 weeks and 5 days, I think.
Yeah.
To finish the whole thing. And
I just. Yeah.
but like you were super busy throughout like the whole thing.
Dude, it was crazy. I was so busy. I worked on I auditioned for multiple cartoon series.
Yo, for real?
Worked on this. So what?
I was just that's crazy. I did not know that you did that.
Yep. Obviously, I have my real job that I do in real life. That one's fun.
The real one.
The real one.
Are you saying this isn't a real job?
When was my last paycheck?
That is a fair enough point, and we don't talk about that. Moving swiftly onwards. Okay, next question. What was a like savior or aha moment that you had while making the minigames?
Okay, so this is really embarrassing, but to anybody that knows Game Maker, they're going to be really disappointed in me. So for the last few times that I've been making mini games, you know, so the sprites, they're typically on like black backgrounds. I have been going pixel by pixel, deleting the black, when in Game Maker there's a remove color function.
Rip.
I didn't know that
Jay.
until 2-3 weeks ago. Yeah.
Dude had like you had like a full other minigame done already at that time.
Yup, I
right?
had one completely done.
and
And then I was
Then you
finishing up
figured it
Go
out.
Go Go, and then I
just-
realized it as I was polishing the game. It was already done.
how much
and I was-
time did you actually spend going pixel by pixel and deleting those things?
At least 2 days
Rip.
for
Genuine question.
like all the sprites. What's up?
Did you know that even in MS Paint, you can collectively grab pixels in groups?
I did not know that actually.
Oh, okay. You know what? I think
Listen.
after this we're gonna have a nice sit down, and I'm gonna explain to y'all what art programs work.
Yeah.
Because fun fact, I'm a digital design student.
I've always used like Pixlr as well as various online tools. I always use like remove.bg to remove all my backgrounds, and that seems to work pretty good most of the time. It just makes the edges a teensy bit fuzzy, but when you already have like scan lines in static and grain over the screen, like it tends to not really make a difference all that
yeah,
much.
that's honestly valid. I mean more like after when you get into storage capacities, if that makes sense. Because honestly, that's what it does. It either makes them really big or really small. So when you do it online, the pixels just get. But if you do it in an art program, you can, grab the designated space and specs. Yeah,
This is
I
why
meant it more
this
like-
is why we have you around, Tony.
Yeah, this is why you are
This is why you're here. Yes,
Yeah, I'm important.
exactly.
'Cause I had no idea.
Yeah.
I'm over here going pixel by pixel, deleting the
Yeah,
color
it's
black.
It's like those little things that you don't really understand until you actively go into learning art and color design.
Yeah.
And honestly, yeah, I didn't need to do all that. I already knew it. But dear God, I went anyway and I learned.
Yeah. I mean, I've been doing web design and like game design and stuff like that for like years. And I only realized how to like remove a background, what, 4 years ago?
Dang, really?
I was scared you were gonna say like a week ago.
Well,
Jake.
see, for context, I'm coming up on like 14 years of development experience. So that that's a pretty long
She's actually
time.
experienced.
That's a pretty long time for that. But
I'm still new to the game, I guess.
yes.
Sometimes it's not the newness. It's
No,
more
he's
like
new.
what resources you go off and look on your own, and even then,
Thanks for the support, buddy.
you
Rookie.
don't got it.
Noob. Skill issue.
Thanks for the support, buddy.
100%.
L.
We
Absolutely.
love it here.
Yes.
L.
Yes. We're such a friendly family development team, for real.
I
Yes.
didn't want to draw Freddy Bald, so I gave him a little toupee.
Gave him a what? Toupee?
What is happening?
He
down
has
here?
like
Come on,
luscious
please.
locks. He has
I gave
luscious.
him a toupee because
The
I
most
felt bad
luscious
he was
locks.
bald.
I just
I like his
scrolled
little
down. I
chin.
gave myself a little tear and I scrolled down.
Dude, that you're amazing, pony.
Again, I'm a graphic
And
design.
then you move to
Yo,
the
I can
left.
draw.
You move to the left and you see my design. My Fetty design.
Let us look to the left real quick.
Jordan, what was that?
No, take that out. Take that out.
Jordan,
Jordan,
Jordan, what was that? What did I
was
just
what?
see?
Could
Oh.
leave my son.
Oh my gosh!
No.
Run away! Run away!
POV.
That's my Freddy design.
We gotta
Wow.
go meet pretty fast. We're out here being like this.
Anyway,
Yeah.
we were talking about mini games or something. I don't know.
What was the
Yeah,
favorite
we were-
the most your like favorite mini game that you made?
Favorite mini game overall, or favorite out of Five Nights at Freddy's 3 or Five Nights at Freddy's 2?
Let's start with 2, and then we can say overall.
Out of Five Nights at Freddy's 2, probably give gifts, give life.
Wait,
Um,
wait, wasn't that the one that you didn't do though?
No, it's like the one that I didn't do. I meant to say was give cake to the children. That was
Oh,
the one that I didn't
okay.
Yeah,
You
'cause
lied. You lied
do.
earlier.
I did lie.
You
I
lied.
lied. I'm a liar.
Yes.
Pants on fire.
Yes.
You know, no, give cake to the children, or give gifts, give life. There's so many gives. That was probably my favorite one because it was quick, it was kind of easy, and it also turned out really good.
Sick.
And it also is lore, which if you don't know, I really care about the lore.
got the
Lore Goldberg. Honestly, it makes sense because if the lore isn't lore accurate, then everyone's gonna be like, that's us.
Well-
Well, actually, I'll have you know.
Actually. Yes.
I forgot how to draw Foxy. I'm so sorry, Foxy.
This is a question for both of you.
I'm in a circle.
What were your
Yeah.
initial thoughts on what this project was going to look like?
Like,
Um,
inside or outside?
Just like what you were going like to do, what you thought you were going to do mostly, as well as like what the finished product, like how you would imagine it would have like worked and stuff.
Honestly, I was pretty lost. I do gotta say that. But
Fair.
beside that, honestly, I had pretty good hopes. I've been here since like the start of the blue. I was mostly a loner though, so I just kind of stuck to myself, and I watched the Patreon and I hanged it out.
So, and-
Shadows like Batman.
shameless plug.
But
Yes.
truthfully, it was pretty great. I had hope. I got scared a little bit when they were like, yeah, we were gonna die for a little bit, but we came back, so that's fine.
sweet.
We were never gonna die. I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course not.
No, we live for real.
How the f- I draw Foxy? You know what? Mustache.
Mustache.
I'm gonna have to bleep those out now. Rip.
Beep. Mustache. I don't know. Should I put him a goatee?
J-Brick, do you have a funny story during development?
Let's
Oh
see.
yeah,
It-
wait.
So I actually changed computers through the development process. I bought a new
Really?
computer.
What you had?
Yo, for real?
It was Yeah, so I got a new computer. I currently have a 30 RTX 3080, 32 gigs of RAM, and some other parts that I don't feel like bothering nerding about. But I changed it and I upgraded. But you see, I didn't grab the when I was like transferring everything over, I forgot about the mini games. So halfway through, which I had most of the mini games done, and I think I had screenshots even in the chat from before I had to remake them the second time. Yeah, no, I straight up deleted the mini games on accident.
Wait, really?
Yep.
No.
So at one point, the mini games just
Actually, I
got
didn't know
straight
how
up deleted.
No way.
Yup.
Like,
And I
everywhere?
frantically had to remake them. Yup. The only one that I had like surviving was Go Go Go, but the coding for that was so bad, I just remade it anyway.
Rip. Oh, I remember. I was at a Home Depot, and
You were at
you wrote me because like you couldn't get the camera to move in the game. That wasn't for Go Go Go, but I think that was for like Give Gifts, Give Life.
Yup.
Yeah, you were having struggle with like the score, like after it got to a certain point, making it move. And I was at a Home Depot with my dad, looking for wood, and I was on my phone.
I think it wasn't only J-Frick, honestly. I think there were a lot of people like adding you with that one.
For real, there was a bunch of people, and I was like dealing with. I was just on my phone. I looked like the most like deadbeat teenager ever, just like staring glued to my phone, frantically typing.
Yeah,
No one will
Get
ever
this
know.
stuff.
Dad has no idea that you're over here like saving the
Yeah,
lives
my-
of thousands.
My dad was like, hey, you know we're like walking this direction, right? I'm like, oh, my bad, sorry. And I'm like walking
You're
over.
like,
I'm sorry.
I'm trying not to
Spaced out.
run into people because I'm trying to think. That was awesome.
Can
yeah.
I get him the little coat? Yeah, you know what? He's
Yes,
cool
give him a
like-
coat.
Just
That is
serve.
so cool looking.
Thank you. I do art sometimes.
I don't know how this happens. This is beautiful.
At the end of the video, if you want,
This Foxy design needs to be real.
if
Make
you
it
want,
canon.
if you want,
Actually,
like,
fun fact, I really, when I was going, honestly, this is really so off topic, but I was planning to go to X-Blue this year, and I
Yeah.
was thinking about making a little cafe that is just pretty fast.
for real though.
FNAF
Yeah,
cafe.
but sadly, I had some problems with like my, physical health, so I couldn't go.
Aw.
Well,
I also literally exist in but
X-
no.
X-BlueCon hasn't happened yet.
Yo,
Oh,
my
that's
God,
true.
Maybe if I get enough money, I can get off the island and actually go.
Yo, that'd be insane.
I
would
made
be
an
crazy.
island, y'all. I'm gonna become Foxy the.
We need to have a
Ferret.
meetup, like a family reunion here.
Pretty much, but it's the
Yes.
first time the family actually meets.
Yes, exactly. I mean, we know each other. Just like
Yeah.
we know our avatars.
We know what our avatars look like.
No, I think I've
Yeah.
seen Jordan with his camera on.
Yeah, this is true. You have.
And then you guys have watched my live streams before. You know what I look like.
Y'all.
Fear me.
I've also seen the behind-the-scenes footage of you
Your
testing
computer almost
the
exploded
games.
one of the times
Yes.
in live stream. So.
Yes. The OG how to set up FNAF instructional videos.
The OGers. The
Only-
OGers of X.
Oh, man,
Only
I still have
Jordan.
some of those.
Only Jordan remembers those.
I still have some of the how like the minigame demos.
Yes, exactly.
You say like
Yo.
I wasn't sitting there watching you do that shit.
You were there watching them, but
Yeah.
Well, I don't.
Again,
No. You guys don't understand.
I
See,
was an X.
way back
from the
when,
start.
I think I only did this for FNAF 3, but I would create private YouTube videos that instructed the on-set crew, X-Blue, how to install and run the program. I mean, nowadays I just tell them how to do it. But like back
Yeah.
in the day, I would like make a whole thing out of it. I was like This is Freddy Fazbear's technical maintenance, and here is how to set up your new and improved security system and stuff. I was totally into it. It was awesome. I think the videos are still uploaded to YouTube, but they're still privated though. I don't think anyone can see them.
Maybe if we ever make a Patreon, we can have some little
just yeah, Pearl. Just how to set up X. Yes, exactly. I mean, we do have a buy me a coffee with
we do that.
$5 in it. $5 are in it. Yes, exactly.
So I can get off this island like from Captain Foxy and go over there and go buy us a coffee.
Yes, precisely.
Free.
Exactly correct.
I will also make a cafe of FNAF. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Jingle jingle jingle. I'm moving the keys. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Bye.
All right. So
okay,
that's
back
pretty
to
much
the lore.
that's pretty much all the questions that I have. What do you guys wanna ask me?
I mean, what do you think?
Was your...
okay, I'll let you go first. You go first. No.
Jordan goes first.
Fight you, go.
There you go. I decided.
Okay.
I decided.
All right. I was gonna say, since you asked me the same thing, what was your biggest obstacle, do you think?
What was my biggest obstacle? I'm gonna have to say probably my biggest. Let's see here. What did I spend the most time on? Because that's probably what my biggest obstacle was. I learned a lot from our previous programs, and so this was actually not nearly as awful. I think my like biggest point of difficulty. Hold on, I gotta like pull up my code space real quick. I guess that my biggest like obstacle and challenge I was having is how big the program is. Like, it's just so thick. It's so chonky because basically at the time the only way that I knew to make like a proper desktop application, which I know how to do it in better ways now, but the only way I knew how to do it was through an Electron app. And in case you don't know, that Electron takes
the basic program?
Electron takes your program and it takes an entire copy of Chrome and then puts them together. Okay. And so basically you make a website, and then the window that you see running in is just Chrome without like the search bar and stuff. And so it makes it really big. And honestly, if I could go back and like change something, I would probably try and figure out a better way of doing that besides that.
Like if sorry if I can interfere in that.
Yes.
Like more like lightweight.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes, 100%. Because like right now, it's, I mean, I think the downloads are like 1 to 2 gigabytes, and the base game's like 500 megabytes or something like that. I don't remember. So much bigger. But yeah.
Okay, my turn. I want to do one.
Alright, your turn.
If you could make or like go back and do something extra, just if you had the free time, what would you have done?
If I could do something extra, I think I wish that I could have made it so that you could like make it run automatically.
That's a good idea.
It did. So there was initially plans to make it where essentially the program would track the movements of animals of the animatronics.
Animals.
Yeah.
Well, technically they are
speak.
animals.
Technically they're children, but anyway,
Yeah, but Charlotte said they were like feral animals, you know, like lore accurate.
the lore. But anyway,
Ew.
yeah, it
Some of
used to
it.
track animatronics, and what it would do is I had like a little text-to-speech thing go and say, this animatronic moved to this position. But the problem is, and this is always the issue, iPhones existed, and for some reason they wouldn't play the proper sound. They wouldn't say where to move. And so because of that, we had to ditch that, and instead, the like master controller person, we had a little thing. I added a little thing on the side that, sorry, shows like the script, because it's all scripted. I went through and made like a game accurate script, but it has like a script of when an animatronic will be entering or exiting an office and which position, and the mastermind would have to keep track of that, and then on a Discord call with everyone, tell everybody where to go. And I
Like
kind of
like a coach,
like a what?
like a coach, like a soccer coach.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah. And I wish that I could go back and like figure out how to fix that and stuff and refine that process a little bit more. I think it would be so cool if it could get to a point where like you could just hit go and then the whole thing just runs itself. That would be so cool, because right now we have it down to like a 2-man team plus actors, but it would be so cool if we could just have one of the actors hit play, and then everybody is able to be an actor, and it just runs.
And just have one person maybe just watching it to make sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like they have a stop button, if anything.
Exactly.
Just a babysitter, more or less.
Just a babysitter.
Also, for the record, I realized that I was muted for 3 minutes there.
Rip.
Okay, pretty cool.
Amazing.
You missed me draw a whole Glam Rock Freddy Fazbear but space into.
No, I was here and listening to everything. I was just muted, so neither of y'all heard me talking.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
My bad, y'all. My bad, dude.
It's fun times.
Well, anyways.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it really would be cool to see everything be automated at some point. I mean, for future projects, no spoilers, but that would be interesting.
I mean, the next project, if it's the project I think it is, again, no spoilers, but if it's the project that I think it is, which I actually have already done like 2 months early,
Lots of pressure to be put on.
That one is actually a press it and it just goes. That one just goes, because that one actually hacks the game. And basically,
Wait, really?
Yes, actually, I made it hack the game. When you run it, it injects itself into the game, and it goes in it. Basically, it just makes it so that the real life buttons simulate the buttons being pressed in the game, and stuff like that, and all that feedback and stuff like that. So you're just playing the game. So
yeah,
I generally want to tell you that is like the biggest brain move in my entire life.
It was the laziest move, but yes.
And also the biggest.
Even then, it's not just lazy. It's actively using the playthrough. It's using the things you have.
Yeah, and when we go to record for that video, when we go to record our behind the scenes or what we think they're gonna do if they do it.
Yes.
I've got some video, or I've got some behind the scenes ideas that I think would be kind of cool.
Yes.
That'd be
Stay
fun.
tuned for that video, folks.
Yep. Come
Yes.
check it out. It'll probably be
Like,
next video.
subscribe.
Most likely it'll be next
What the
video.
other
We
thing
rarely
I do-
upload freaking anything to this channel, but
Yeah.
Comment paparazzi ex blue tech gang. I don't know.
Yeah,
Comment. Only Withered Creations comment that though.
yes, only Withered Creations
Only
can
Withered
comment that.
Creations is
Everybody else, your comment will be deleted if you comment that. I'm just kidding.
Why do I keep pressing
allowed.
escape?
You gotta do your own. You gotta do your own on that one.
Shout out to
Sure.
Withered, by the way. He actually watches our streams.
Wither.
He told me in real life. I went out there, right, and I actually participated in the competition. Hopefully that video actually will be posted to this channel soon, because I'm gonna get my footage from that.
Of course.
And like, by the way, super cool dude. If you haven't already, go check him out. But
I mean, their videos are
I was
already
talking
freaking-
to him, and apparently he like watches our streams while he makes stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, oh
I mean,
my gosh, for real?
Who wouldn't want to? Who
That
wouldn't
is-
want to hear our
that
beautiful
is the
voices?
highest-
That
the
is
highest
so
compliment.
true. That is so fair.
That is
So-
the highest compliment one has ever gotten.
Yeah, for real. Because Withered Creations, if we're gonna go off in a minute, but his stuff is beautifully made.
Yeah.
Like
Yes.
I'm looking
What
at
was- what was the
looking
newest
at them.
What
The
was the
newest
newest
one
one?
that he's doing, or the newest one that he did.
The newest one that he did. I'm still.
It was
looking
Foxy.
up the-
His newest one that he did was Foxy, but he's making Freddy next.
Oh my gosh, I took a
And they
picture.
look so accurate.
I took a picture of him in Foxy, like sitting on a table while I was out there.
Mhm.
Freaking, it was unbelievable. I mean,
Yeah.
in person, is it weird that I was like,
Yeah.
I wanted him to bite me?
What?
I wanted. I
Ah,
just.
yeah,
is that weird?
that's-
Like, I
It's
wanted.
getting taken out of context.
No, I wanted him to
like
bite me.
romantically? Do you want
No, no. I just
Give you a
like
little-
like
give
a
you a little
little
nuzzle on
like
the neck.
a little
You wanted
nibble
to-
on my arm. A little nibble,
Little
if you
nibble
will.
on your neck.
Not on my neck.
Oh, I still understand what you were trying to say. Honestly, yeah,
Yes.
no fair.
Yes.
It's
Like-
because the teeth are made out of plastic and they look.
Yeah, because
you know.
and you don't know how strong that shit is until it actually bites you.
Yeah.
I apologize. I cursed again. My bad.
You good?
I'm sorry.
Hold on.
Yes.
What are the? Trying to see what the buttons are for. You would know. What are the buttons for the flat lights in Five Nights at Freddy's 2? I know it's
Yes.
control and something else.
What are the buttons? Oh,
Like the,
it's
for the
so
lights.
it's control to flash
For
the,
the-
camera, and then you mean like the real life buttons,
or no, like like the ones in game, like the two side ones.
and then the two side ones are just the vent lights. There's
Do you just click on them? There's
Yeah.
no like hotkey for that. Oh.
no, you just click them. Yeah,
Yeah,
technically, control is in game. Control is for both the cameras if you have them up and the hallway. In real life, control it does the cameras. X controls the middle hallway. C is the right vent, and Z is the left vent.
To be fair, I may be biased, but Chica the chicken looked like she could fight me 1v1 combat.
That is okay, but who would win? Write down in the comments
I
who
don't-
you think would win.
I don't know who would win.
Who would win?
The chronically ill dog or the chicken?
Exactly. Pony or the chicken? Write it down in the comments. Who would win?
I have created a Freddy Fazbear. He is fancy.
He is. So I wrote the script for this, okay? So the amount of research that I had to do, I have in the X-Tech Google Drive that you can find like spreadsheets. We have a Desmos calculator dedicated to simulating a night. Like, I went and did full
Yeah.
deep dive research throughout this whole thing. And apparently I still got it wrong. But
What?
but like for real, I had like this whole table of like
I'm
okay,
stressing.
how's this working and stuff like that. And that took me forever
I'm making something for Winter Creations for the things for it being cool.
That and the lights. Can I rant about DMX lights for a second?
Of course you
Go
can.
right ahead.
Oh my
You know we love
gosh.
it. Rant all you want.
Why are these the standard? Somebody tell me why are these the standard? For one, first of all, they're extremely expensive. Okay. I want to say, hold on. Let me just
Freddie,
look
get
up
away from me.
the price for cables. Not actual lights.
Not one.
Cables.
Right.
Yeah.
A DMX cable. Okay.
Not including anything else, honestly.
An 8-pack is $100
Which is
for
hell already.
6 feet.
6?
Yep, 6 feet. Okay,
Six.
that's like about my height. Okay,
Uh-huh.
that's less than my height. That's
Is this night one?
But isn't okay? Genuine
Oh!
question. Isn't that like the minimum?
Oh, I'm
like,
dead. I'm
on
dead.
a
I feel like.
on a tiny one.
what?
I've seen a few that are like what 12.
You can get very, very, very long ones if you pay $321 instead.
What?
Yes, these are so expensive.
No.
The cables are way overpriced, and not just that, but they are so dog water to program. I swear, there is like a grand total of like 7 people, me included, who have actually attempted to program DMX lights through a computer. The only program I found online that actually like was a competent program was QLC Plus, and
Thank you,
the
QLC Plus. Y'all are cool.
literally I had to commit a war crime. Okay, I had
Be
to
careful with those. Be careful.
I had to like hack QLC Plus. This is I fixed it later, but like initially I had to hack QLC Plus in order to be able to interface with it, because it doesn't come with like an API, which is just
No?
how programs talk with it. It doesn't come with that. No. Yes. So I
Wordpress
had to
very
like
good.
hack it and stuff. It was awful. I had to package the entirety of QLC Plus with the program, which made it only more bulky.
Yeah.
And then eventually the only and like, by the way, there's like no documentation for any of this stuff anywhere. All I know is there is one driver that's called like F3MMX or something like that exists out there. I don't know how it works or how to use it, but I know that it exists and it does something with DMX.
And that's the only one.
Yep, that's the only one. And then eventually I managed to find deep in the recesses of GitHub this one repository by a guy that and I actually like talked back and forth with the guy to figure
Just a
stuff out.
second, good call.
But he made this P5.js library for DMX because he works with lighting in like Hong Kong and stuff. And essentially he made this P5.js library, but it only works in P5, which is another programming IDE kind of thing. I've used it before.
Language.
I've used it
Do we at
before.
least have a repository for that one? Do we
Yes.
have that?
Technically. But like again, it's written in a particular library. So basically then what I had to do is I had to import it into P5, create a very basic application where it references that and creates an API for it, just a little
I may by accident made
WebSocket.
Foxy a little traumatized. I'm sorry.
He looks
Foxy, you're a
sick.
little traumatized now.
but
Yeah.
yeah, I like when I made this tiny application. All it does is it pops up and it says DMX on it. That's all it says, and it only has that text pop up if it didn't like have any errors, which initially it had tons, so I was struggling. But then I managed to figure out how to export that as like an EXE, kind of, sort of. It had like extra bits, but then I packaged that with it, which drastically reduced the size as well as the latency, and it worked really good, and that's what we're using today. But like, oh my gosh, I swear I spent like a full 3 months just on lighting. It was awful. It was terrible.
That's awful.
Condolences, honestly.
But
I mean, now you can just copy and paste it.
for real, I've learned and I've made and overcome.
The first time is always the hardest time. So when you're over with that, we good.
For real.
Yup. Now you can
Yeah,
just do it once and call it good.
Yeah. Because it's already done, and now we got that.
For real. Okay.
Yo, what's up?
Any other questions you guys would like to talk about?
Who is your favorite FNAF?
Who is your
my
favorite
favorite
character?
FNAF? Oh, my favorite character.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave that as a secret.
Why?
I don't want to.
Chica?
I don't want to.
It's Toy Chica. Yup. Yup. Truth is in the pudding. He got caught.
Honestly, I can't judge you. I can't judge you.
Did the X Blue like Toy Chica go missing? Because we know who took it.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna.
No, but I can't. I can't judge you because
It was
honestly, I
not.
also
It
like
was
the
not.
bitch.
It's not.
It
Okay,
was
that's not. No. And by the way,
Well,
if you think
until
about
the-
it, they're children.
Nah, yeah, true. No.
Okay. Anyways,
Honestly,
moving on.
Wait, actually.
Yes,
fun
actually.
fact,
Yes, actually.
The toys aren't children. The OGs are.
There
Yeah,
is.
you sickos on the internet.
They're robots, by the way.
Okay. My
I'm
favorite.
not saying it like that. I'm just saying a fun fact.
My favorite animatronic is